At 11 o'clock, U-531 went up to periscope depth for a routine sweep of the surface. This has the added benefit of being able to receive radio messages from other U-boats and BDU. During this routine, we received a radio report of a large enemy convoy heading northeast, just 62 kilometers from our current position. The convoy, however, is moving at 13 knots and will be extremely difficult to intercept submerged. We will see if luck is on U-531's side this day. The chase is on. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-531 as we continue our 12th patrol. Last time, we took a pot shot at a Hunt-class destroyer here in grid AM52, and we also completed our patrol obligations in grid AM52. I started meandering on to the west in an attempt to get to deeper pastures. However, we received a radio report of a large convoy heading northeast, and speed is fast. And that fast speed is in fact 13 knots, so they are moving rather quickly. Unfortunately, by the time we reach this point in 8 hours, this convoy is going to be way up here, much farther to the northeast, so intercepting them is going to be quite difficult. They are currently around 60 kilometers away from our current position, 58 kilometers, give or take. So that leaves me with a pretty interesting decision here. Unfortunately, we are limited to slow speed with the snorkel raise. We can only go around 5 knots underwater with the diesels. So we could surface the boat outright for about an hour, if we can even make it that long before being attacked by enemy aircraft, and probably make pretty good distance and get into a suitable attack position for the convoy. I could also run decks awash and have shorter dive times just in case the enemies end up finding us. In order to be able to actually intercept the convoy, I'm going to have to surface a boat, and I think I'm going to risk it. It may be awfully stupid and I may get ourselves killed, but high risk, high reward, I suppose. So far, there's nothing around us, so surface the boat all ahead full. This is probably an awful decision. Let's see what's our battery at. Currently at 80%. Okay, well, we'll surface the boat. Okay, we're on the surface, all ahead full. We are not going to recharge our batteries. We can do that with a snorkel once we are in position. Okay, all ahead full. Making... Oh, yeah, perfect. In 2 hours, we'll be here. And in 2 hours at 13 knots, let's see exactly what that is. 13 knots, 2 hours, 48 kilometers. I said 48, right? Already forgot. They'll be there. That is good. And that is 21 kilometers away from the intercept point. Perfect. I think this will work out quite well. We can actually run at flank speed for about an hour. I'm going to run at flank for around 30 minutes just to be safe. I don't want to risk damaging my diesel engines during this chase. And already that journey has been cut down to 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now, of course, this is extremely dangerous, all things considered, especially the threat of aircraft this close to enemy land bases. Going to raise the radar just in case, get that thing spinning, because this is very sketchy. We're going to use some time compression here, and hopefully we'll be able to make it. Okay, it's noon now. At 12:30, we'll drop down to full speed. I'm just keeping an eye on that. Looks like we're maxing out at around 19 knots there. Really booking it in these nice and calm seas. I wish the weather was not as good for once. But we'll see. So far, so good. We've honestly made it farther than I would have expected. Okay, coming up on 12:30 here. We'll drop it down to full speed just to preserve our diesels. If we had a breakdown now, that would not be good. Okay, all ahead full. Okay, getting there. 40 minutes out from target area. Let's do a quick scan. Make sure my eagle-eyed watch crew's on bridge. They are on the bridge. Hopefully I'll be able to spot any incoming aircraft before it's too late. Okay, let's drop down around 1 meter. Get those decks kind of awash. While riding nice and low in the water. It's going to hurt our speed, but it will make us dive a little bit quicker. 20 kilometers away, radar signals. Okay, that's an aircraft. Crash dive. Maintain current orders. Let's start this. I want to see how long it takes us to dive with our decks awash. Okay, we made it really far, however. There we go. Look at that. Get off the bridge. Get off the bridge, boys. Okay, I hope they made it off. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, this game sometime. That's a... There we go. They're gone now. That's a bug, obviously. Go down to 60 meters. Okay, and we were submerged around 20 seconds. Very, very good. How far away was that aircraft when we spotted it? 7 kilometers out. Okay, we'll keep dropping. I'm sure they're going to drop their depth charges on us. Want to get down to a safe depth. Well, that went really well. Really well. Much better than I would have expected, to be honest. It's going to take us 1 hour and 30 minutes to get to this area now, underwater. Okay, no need to yell. Reduce speed. Down to slow. Okay, there's the depth charges. Quite a few of them. What dropped them? It's like a B-17. Wow, look at that. Yep, B-17. Okay. Well, that was close. But, still, much better than anticipated. Let's see if we can actually hear this convoy out there. I can. 040. I don't know. That sounds like a couple of destroyers. Does not sound like a convoy. That is rather concerning. Well, we'll stand by. We'll hang out at around 60 meters just to figure out what the heck is going on. Up to periscope depth. Maybe that is the convoy. 050. Around there. Periscope depth. Let's raise a snorkel. Try to make decent speed here. And time compression dropped. Oh boy. Mosquitoes. That was not good. Nothing too critical. Flat guns are damaged, but it's not like we're really going to use those. Okay. Make sure the snorkel's down. Yeah, get that thing down. Okay. Alright, no more doing that. Maintain a depth of 60 meters, please. I'm getting greedy. Yeah, those mosquitoes are still buzzing around overhead. Okay, well, we'll see if we can actually get into a position for this convoy. Let's listen again. I'm not hearing anything just yet, but we will see. I'm going to go ahead and cut now and keep you folks updated as we try to get into a good position here. Hopefully, we'll actually make contact with the convoy. Okay, we've actually reached the intercept point, and we have a lone warship contact here, it seems like, at 069. And it's probably searching for us, to be honest. After our position was reported by 2 aircraft. Well, technically 3. Looks like it's just heading northeast, though. Don't believe it has anything to do with the convoy we are currently trailing at 16 kilometers away. We're just going to let it sail on its merry way and head along this track, and hopefully we'll pick up the convoy. It is really possible they changed course and are heading into, you know, one of these major ports here. But that is a big possibility, and this may all have been a waste of effort, but only time will tell here. Yeah, well, I think this convoy has changed course and is not in our area anymore. It's currently 1831. Let's see how bright it is. May raise our snorkel here in an hour or so to replenish oxygen and recharge our batteries. But yeah, it's still pretty bright, too bright to use our snorkel, so we'll leave it be for now. We'll go down to 25 meters as well. The plan now is to head out to grid AL and search for the convoys out here in safer waters. There are a lot of destroyers and ASW aircraft patrolling these waters here, so not really a place I want to be. Okay, sound contact. Merchant moving slow, moving away, bearing 287 long range. Well, we'll see how far away she is. Let's try to plot her course and maneuver to intercept here. So far it looks like okay, perfect, thank you. Looks like this ship is heading northeast, probably heading 205, or I mean 045, excuse me. Should be able to cut her off. New heading 090. Oh, am I turning the wrong way? Oh, my bad. Okay, I may need the surface once again. How far away is this from us? 17 kilometers. All ahead full. We did recharge our batteries using the snorkel now. It's currently 4:39 in the morning. We're making 7 knots underwater. We can actually go flank. It's going to drain our batteries extremely quickly, but if we can get into position, that would be ideal. So far, it seems like it's just one lone merchant ship, which is very rare and a nice opportunity. And we're going to maneuver to intercept. Should I blitz on the surface? Should I surface and run? I think maybe this approach can be... You know what? Surface the boat. Really quick. This also allow us to repair our tower and our flat guns. Just for a little bit. It's still dark, so... Okay. Go to surface, begin repairing that. Can I get my quality petty officers on the bridge, please? Thank you. And since it's presumably a lone merchant contact, raise our radio or radar antenna. Try to pick it up on radar. Okay, moving 12 knots. What's our battery power at? Okay, standard propulsion. As you see, the weather has gotten significantly worse. Let's get a proper weather report. Probably 13 meter per second winds. 15 meter per second winds. No fog. Light fog, actually. No precipitation. Okay. Hopefully we'll pick them up on radar before we pick up any allied aircraft. We'll see. And I think we're... Oh, our radar warning receiver was damaged. Well, good thing it's working now. Radar contact. Perfect. Heading northeast. Mark. Good job. Okay, we are currently tracking the target on radar. Let's get a proper course going. She is heading 044 degrees. So. Okay, we should be able to get into a suitable position. Go to full speed. Don't want to damage our diesels. And now it's starting to get risky. But we are in a pretty good position. How far away are we from her track? 5 kilometers. Let's get within torpedo arming distance. Or our torpedo's range, anyway. We lost her on radar. Oh boy, and we spotted her? Or is that a radar contact? Adjust heading. New course 110. I cut into here a little bit. And we're good to submerge. No need to stay on the surface more than we need to. Hopefully we repaired quite a bit. Looks like a lot of these antennas and our periscopes have some light damage, but nothing too bad. Periscope depth. Alright, that was risky, but it looks like it may have paid off. So far, so good. I'll head slow. Hopefully our hydrophone operator will be able to pick them up. These men can go to rest now. Get my weapon officer on station. What do we have loaded? All T3 torpedoes and the bow tubes. That'll be sufficient for this operation. Let's go ahead and start messing with this. Should be good. Torpedo 1. Magnetic pistol. Long range. Looking good. Closing. Bearing 087. Have our hydrophone operator continue to sweep. Hopefully no allied warships are lurking around in the area. And let's go ahead and try to identify the target. Up scope. 087. There she is. Lock on target. The waves are kind of obstructing her. I can't really identify it just yet. Looks like maybe a medium cargo. Center stack. 2 masts in between. Very bouncy, so. I think that's a Granville, actually. Granville type freighter. There we go. 4,650 tons. I'll take it. We'll mark that in for the time being, downscope. Still way too far out to really do anything of much use. Let's adjust course slightly. New heading 125. And we're looking good. We're around 2 kilometers away from her current track. Nice and close. Actually, let's adjust it a bit more. 130. Looking good. Looking good. Let's this merchant get nice and close. I may actually have to reverse the boat. Got much closer than anticipated. Oh, did she change course? No way. Upscope. Let's take a look. Hopefully she didn't change course. That would be unfortunate. No, it doesn't look like she did. That is indeed a Granville. Yeah, for sure it is. Okay, I think now's a good time to establish speed. We'll start the timer once her bow hits Mark 6 there. And start. Wait 3 minutes 15 seconds to establish speed. So I'm pretty confident in this attack. The approach was good. We're at a good angle. 15 seconds. Mark. I'll actually use the compass. Go. 6 knots. Believable. And her course 046. Okay. Okay, target's heading is 046. Okay, looking good. Establish speed, 6 knots. Angle on bow. Currently 30 degrees. Port. Set. Range. We'll do 2 kilometers for the time being, but we'll get a more accurate range here soon. Okay, good solution, I think. Hopefully she doesn't spot our conning tower breaching the surface with these waves. Look at us bouncing up and down. Less than ideal. Reverse the boat. Getting a little close for comfort. But the closer we are, the easier it is going to be to hit her. Problem is, a lot of these merchant ships at this point in the war especially are just armed to the teeth. As we saw during one of our previous convoy attacks. Merchant ships lit us up when they spotted our periscope. Okay, depth 6.1 meters. We'll set the torpedo depth to 7. Okay, lower that scope a little bit. Okay, lock on target. Definitely a Granville type freighter. She is bobbing up and down a lot in these waves. We're going to shoot a salvo. Lock on target. Oh, Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot a salvo. I want to shoot 2 torpedoes at our tubes 1 and 3. Depth on both 7.1 meters. Magnetic pistols looking good. No gyro, no spread there. Okay, angle on bow is getting there, slowly but surely. Reduce the range to around 1 kilometer. Yeah. Set. Downscope. Okay, now we wait. Start moving forward once again. Just kind of want to sit in place, and we should be good to launch here in a few minutes. Okay. Take a look. Upscope. Oh, that's looking good. Lock on target. It is an enemy freighter. Looks American from my point of view here. Angle on bow. Let's check this. Probably a little. There we go. All right, open tubes 1 and 3. Gyro angles at 9 degrees. 8. Okay. Set it to 0. Okay, and just a quick run through. Speed 6 knots. I forgot to get range. Real fast. Real fast. I can actually... 830 meters. Okay. Tube 1. Los. Tube 3 will go for the funnel. Tube 3. Los. Downscope. Let's check that solution. Looks good to me. We'll see. Hopefully the torpedoes don't malfunction and our conning tower is indeed breaking through the waves occasionally. Look at those torpedoes. Running hot, straight, and normal towards the target. Hopefully both of them hit and she goes down. I don't want to have to fiddle fart around this area after a torpedo has hit a merchant ship. I'm sure lots of destroyers and aircraft will be heading this way rather quickly after our attack. But this is looking good. This is definitely a hit as long as the magnetic pistols actually go off. Time will tell. Let's see where we hit her. Will we hit her where I aimed?
Torpedo treffer.
Yeah, really close. Okay, torpedo number 2 coming in.
Torpedo treffer.
Oh.
Die Leute sind von Bord.
Well, that was a pretty good attack, all things considered. I think it's time to get out of here. We're going to drop down to 25 meters and start maneuvering away from the area. I'm sure some of these destroyers that were patrolling these waters are going to come over here, pick up survivors, and see what exactly happened, and look for us. So we're going to go back to our original plan of getting out of here and heading into grid AL/AK/BD, this area up here, away from these coastal waters. It's currently October 3rd, 1944, and we got an interesting report here. A large convoy heading south-southeast, and their speed is 15 knots. A lot of these convoys are getting faster and faster, and that means they're going to be harder and harder to catch, especially with our underwater speed capabilities. But this is the second one I've seen with the fast category, and this one's going even faster than the one we tried to intercept over here in grid AM52, so that is quite impressive. We also got a radio message here. Oh, nope, not that one. Here we go from the radio news. The Warsaw Uprising ends as Polish Home Army surrenders to German forces. So that is the news for today. Anyway, we're meandering on, almost at the Qorgyle bank now. We've been submerged for quite a while, as you can see, just using the snorkel to replenish oxygen and battery power. I have not surfaced since our little blitz to get into position here against this Granville freighter. Okay, we have a report of another ship heading east-northeast. Speed is slow, and it's just out here in the middle of grid AM 44. We got this report at 7:40. It's been 6 minutes. Slow speed, I'm going to go with 7 knots. We'll go up to 8 knots, and it's going to take us, oh my gosh, 11 hours to get there. We are currently in a turn, however. This may be another instance where I surface the boat and try to get into position. Once again, let's see how long it'll take us to get there once we finish up our turn. Oh, stand by. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's going to take us 9 hours and 20 minutes. Well, I think going 8 knots, they're firmly going to be well ahead of this point here. 8 knots, we'll do 10 hours, 148 kilometers. Yeah, I'm not even, it's way past even here, so not even worth worrying about. I am going to surface the boat and try to intercept. We're going to risk it. Weather conditions are extremely clear once again, which is absolutely amazing. It's always the opposite of what I would prefer. You gotta love it. Alright, surfacing the boat, we'll go full speed. This will also give us an opportunity to finish repairs on our conning tower. Start moving full. What's our battery at? Yeah, 100. I was just recharging with the snorkel. Okay, boat's at 6 meters. Okay, get a repair team on, and you, my friend, get up there with them and begin repairing all of these sensors. And it's going to take us 2 hours and 30 minutes to get here. So 2 hours, 30 minutes. At 8 knots, they'll go 30 kilometers. Actually want to be right there. Well, stop recharging. We'll firmly beat them then. There we go. Yeah, the time's dropping off. Okay. Let's get our radar going. There we go. Perfect. And U-531 gets some fresh air once again. This is obviously extremely risky. I do not recommend doing this. We're going to see if we can get a bit closer to the contact. Going 18 knots. Wow, it's amazing how fast this boat is in calm seas. Let's see if we pick them up on radar here. Hopefully it's not escorted as well. Would be nice just to encounter a lone merchant ship. Okay, let's do something like that. Our repairs coming along? Okay, good job, boys. Fix the flat guns, not that they're of any real importance. Okay, I think we're in a good position. Flat guns are still being repaired, but so be it. Periscope depth. That little dash on the surface hopefully paid off. I'll head slow. And let's drop down to 40 meters and see if our hydrophone operator can pick anything out. I'll take a listen, actually. $130. Right where we wanted her to be. Perfect. Oh wow, this worked out rather well. There we go. We'll swing around. I may contemplating hitting her with a stern torpedo, but we have our homing torpedo loaded up, and I'd rather use 2 torpedoes if it's a large ship. I'm anticipating it being relatively large anyway. And we'll swing around and use our bow tubes. I know a lot of these ships I'm torpedoing with 2 torpedoes don't require 2 torpedoes, but it's really just a precaution so I don't have to stay in a hot area longer than I need to. Apparently I goofed and stopped recording. Thankfully I did that before I launched my torpedoes. Anyway, I think I have the ship identified. It is an Empire type freighter, 6,790 tons. She's still pretty far out there. But I do want to establish a speed on her and a relative course. Ah, fiddlesticks. Come on. Lock on target. Let's... this is going to be kind of tricky. She is really far away. It's got to be fast. Alright, start the timer. More or less. We can use the Uyagd to get a better speed reading here. Closing in on 3 minutes. And 15 seconds. Lock. Smart. It was around here. This is going to be pretty inaccurate, but it's just a rough reading. 9 knots. Okay. Down scope. We'll let her get closer and we'll try again. I don't know why my men are having such a hard time tracking this merchant. She is awfully close. Lock. Okay, much better. They're keeping tabs on her. Lock on target. Let's try one more time. I don't think she's going 9 knots. I think she's going a bit slower. Start. Okay, 1 minute. 2 minutes. 3. Closing in on 15 seconds. Oh yeah, she's going much slower. 15 mark. Okay. 5 knots. Yeah, that's more like it. Course. Looks like she's heading 078. Okay, 078 degrees. Looks pretty good there. Let's bring up the attack disc here. 078. It's our heading. Something like that. Perfect. $20 degrees AOB right now. Speed 5 knots. Range is still out there, but we'll be able to get range fairly easily in these calm conditions. Even we can use our sonar again. One of the rare opportunities we are able to use it without repercussions. Okay, we'll slowly crawl towards the target. 2 lone ships in 1 episode. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get this one. This is from U-993. Air attack bomb during RAF strike on Port of Bergen. Flooding casualties. And get nice and close. Once again. Reverse the boat slightly. 299. Okay, start moving forward. Just crawl. Want to maintain our depth. Nice and easy. We are close. Okay. 320. 870. At the time of firing, we'll probably be around 700 meters out. Up scope. Final preparations, and then we'll launch our torpedoes. Wow, look at that camo. That is really good looking. I love that sort of camouflage. Okay. Angle on bow. What's it at now? Angle on bow is 55 degrees. That's actually pretty accurate right there. Speed 5 knots. Still have a while to go. Once she is at bearing 351. That's when we'll fire. Down scope. Okay. We don't want to stop. Let's drop down a bit more. 6.9 meters is our draft. Salvo. Tubes 1 and 3 once again. Let's set depth for 7 meters. Okay, and we'll let our hydrophone operator inform us when she is in a good position to fire. It's not updating me anymore. I don't know why I stopped. Yeah, can you please follow it? 341. 344. Okay. One more range ping. 860 meters. Doubt. send another one. 860. I'm gonna keep it just short, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Okay. Open tubes. Tube 1. Los. Tube 2. Once again, we'll aim for the funnel. Look at all the guns on that thing. Alright, tube 2. Los. Down scope. Drop down to 25 meters. I think these are 2 hits right here. Running nicely towards the target. Looking good. Oh my goodness, I accidentally hit that button. And let's see where I hit relative to where I aimed. This torpedo is aimed at this portion of the superstructure, and then number 2 is aimed at the funnel.
Torpedo
right where I aimed. Beautiful. Torpedo impact. Number 2, go for the funnel. Oh no. Hit. Oh, no explosion. Got a dud. Well, she's going down with just 1. Don't regret shooting 2. It's unfortunate that that one just bounced off the hull. Oh well. Still, that is 1 target destroyed. Let's turn tail and get the heck out of here. And we're gonna keep heading on towards Grid AL. Well, that'll probably end up doing it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it as always. If you did, please be sure to leave a like as it really helps out the channel. But that's all I have for now. This is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.